If you are not profitable trading Forex or futures, this is the only strategy video that you need. If your strategy is not profitable, look no further. ICT says this is the only strategy you need to quit your job in 90 days. I'm going to lay out the exact rules, the only thing that you need to do every single day to start making money from your laptop and live the life of your dreams. Now, this is called the Judas swing. How the Judas swing works is that you want to mark out the high and low of the day between midnight to 8:30. So as you can see right here, well, let me scoot my face over. Right here, this is midnight. Right here, this is 8:30. Okay, so I've marked the lowest low, that's the lowest low, and I've marked the highest high from midnight to 8:30. That is the first step. Next, you want to wait for one side of that high or low to get swept. So as you can see, price came up here, we swept the highs. So that's the first side. And this is also referred to as a liquidity grab. So we swept the first side. Now, the next thing that we're looking for is a reversal or a market structure shift. So how do we know what a market structure shift is? Is we need a close below a previous swing low. So as you can see right here, we broke the highs, but did we break the previous swing low? No. We broke the highs. Did we break below the previous swing low? No. We touched it, but we didn't have a candle close below the previous swing low. We need a candle close below the previous swing low. So right here, as you can see, we came down. Did we get a candle close? Did the candle close below the previous swing low? Yes. Boom. This is it. This is our liquidity grab. Or this is our market structure shift, rather. So right there, that is market structure shift. So that is the next step that we need. A candle close below the previous swing low in a bearish scenario. Next thing that we're looking for is to enter on the deepest fair value gap. If you don't know what a fair value gap, it's displacement. It's when one candle doesn't, the bottom wick doesn't interfere with the top wick of the next candle. So where is there a fair value gap in this leg that caused a market structure shift? Now, it might not seem that obvious, but there is, this is on the 1 minute chart, there is a small fair value gap. I'll zoom in right here. So the bottom of this wick right there did not interfere with the top of this wick. So yes, we do have a very small fair value gap, which is all that we need. Boom. And then the next rule is that we want to put the stop loss on the FVG candles. So the FVG is a 3 candle pattern. That's this right there. So that 1, 2, 3, and right, so we wouldn't get tagged in until right here. And then lastly, you might be wondering where take profit is target 1 to 2 risk reward. This makes it nice and simple, so you don't have to think about it. And to reward. So you can see that you made 26 points on the NASDAQ in literally 4 minutes, and that's roughly $500. So would you spend $500? How hard do you have to work for $500? Do you have to get up? Do you have to go to work? Do you have to do something that you don't like? Or can you just follow these simple rules and in 4 minutes literally make $500? It's that simple. So to review, mark the high and low between midnight to 8:30, wait for one side to get swept, the liquidity grab, wait for the reversal, the market structure shift. Market structure shift confirms that price is moving in the opposite direction. Target the deepest fair value gap in the leg that created the market structure shift, which is this fair value gap right here, and put your stop loss above the FVG candle. Boom, target 1 to 2 risk reward. This setup happens 3 or 4 times a week, and it's all that you need to make money and quit your job. Now, if you stayed for this long, I'm going to give you a bonus tip. A secret tip is that this setup can actually happen multiple times a day. It can happen multiple times a day, and you can take the opposite side of the trade as well. So this was March 6th, 2024. I took this trade for a quick 1 to 2, 26 points on the NASDAQ. Boom, boom, bang. I'm thinking, wow, that's great. And as you can see, price keeps on running and running and running and running without me. And I thought, well, dang, that kind of sucks, but it's no big deal because I followed my rules. The most important thing is that you're following the rules. If you follow this playbook, this is all you need to be profitable. But I saw that what happened? Hold up. We hit the London low, right? So what are the rules? Wait for the high or low to get swept between midnight and 8:30. So the high got swept and the play played out. But also, we just swept the low of the day, right? This is the low of the day. This was the lowest point of the day. So we just grabbed that liquidity right here. Wait, hold up. So that means, wait, is this play running out again? Well, okay, yeah, wait for a liquidity grab. Okay, wait for a market structure shift. Now, do we get a market structure shift? We need to close above a previous swing high. Some people call this market structure shift. Technically, yeah, that could have worked. That does work. But since there was no new low put in, I don't really like these kinds of market structure shift. So the first one to me, and really the way this trade plays out is that this gives you lots of opportunities. So there's actually another market structure shift right here. So when do we get a candle close above a previous swing high? Right? So here is a candle close. Here's our swing highs, right? Here's a legitimate swing high. You could argue that's a swing high, and it is. But here's a legitimate swing high. And do we get a candle close above that swing high? Yes, we do. So that is... So our market structure shift happens right here. Now, what are our rules? We want to target a fair value gap. So we actually have a fair value gap right here, right where the market structure shift happened. So you would go long right here. Stop loss underneath the 3-candle pattern that created the FVG. So you would have gotten tagged in immediately. You would have had some drawdown this time, but you would have been fine. Now, of course, there is, as the rules say, the 1 to 2 risk reward. Right? And we would hit that in a couple of minutes, 20 minutes or so. But I'm going to give you a bonus tip for those of you that stayed this far, right? So it took about 23 minutes to hit 50 points, right? So that's $1,000 on the NASDAQ. But here is some juicy secret sauce. We did everything, right? We had a market structure shift. We waited for everything, and we targeted our 2 to 1. However, since we just took the low of the day, this is the low of the day right here, and we had a market structure shift with displacement, where is liquidity resting? Yes, we can stop right here because according to the rules, that's all you need. But where is liquidity? Well, here's the high of the day, right? Here's the high of the day, and price has already showed us that we're moving in the opposite direction. 1 to 2 if you're a beginner, yes, risk reward. But since we know that we have the liquidity of the low of the day, all we have to do now is target the high of the day, just right here, right? There's the highest high of the day. And do we hit that? Boom. Yeah. So we went from 50 points of profit to 92 points of profit. So with that trade and with this trade, you're looking at over 100 points, over 110 points on the NASDAQ. That's thousands of dollars, $2,000, $3,000. That's the only trade you need for the week. And it happened in an hour, too. So to review the rules again, mark the high and low between midnight to 8:30. Wait for one side to get swept. Wait for the reversal, a candle close below a previous swing low or swing high. Enter on the deepest fair value gap. Put your stop loss on the fair value gap candles and target 1 to 2 risk reward. And if you stayed for the end, you got that juicy little secret too. This is all you need to be profitable. If you're not profitable yet, it's because you can't follow instructions, and that's on you. This is the sauce. I trade this every day, and I'm happy. If you found this useful, press like, press subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.